Rexy's falling off the goddamn thing. Tape! Why don't you tape well? Just tape. Just be taped. Rexy, stop falling down, you stinking drunk. What's going on, y'all? It's Paul the Barbarian here. Just taking a few minutes. I was flipping through Facebook the other day. My buddy Ringo, Trash Night Ringo, if you haven't checked him out, he writes stuff, and he writes things about steel fighting, life, and how it correlates and meshes all together and everything else like that. Disturbingly, a very smart man. As much as he likes to play off that he's this little hooligan, he is a very smart individual. The title of it is Go Get Your Ass Beat. And that's a real thing. How he starts is, once you've taken a few punches and realize you're not made of glass, you don't feel alive unless you're pushing yourself as far as you can go. And that's from the Green Street Hooligans. I read through it, and I suggest anybody that fights or anybody who's going through these times that we're going through and you're feeling a little down on yourself, go through and read it. Like, it actually hits on some serious things. And that quote goes pretty deep. Once you get your head kicked in a couple of times, you realize you're not made of glass, and you're able to deal with some things, and you're really able to put it to another guy just like he did to you, and you learn from that. And this isn't just a fighting thing, it's a real life thing. We're all going through, it's wacky. We all know it, we all understand it, and we're going into the holidays. Holidays not the best time for most folk, or some folk, and you get down on yourself. I definitely feel that seasonal funk coming in and everything else like that, and that writing really did pick me up and made me realize, like, okay, yeah, just got to keep pushing it forward. And it's not just blindness to the things that have gone on in our past and things we've dealt with and other trials and tribulations and letting them go and forgetting about them. I remember all of my ass kickings. You look back at 2017 in Denmark, there's a reason why I don't watch that film. I have, just to see where I screwed up. I've made notations of it, and I've tried to fix most of my issues from that point. You have to move on, and you have to take from those beatings a set of confidence. Real life, fighting life, doesn't matter. Having confidence and believing in yourself really is key to keeping your mental health up and keeping yourself up. And it's not, and I'm not trying to sit here and preach to nobody. I know that I'm not the best about this kind of stuff. I definitely have my moments. I definitely have my days, like we all do. But at the end of it, I always come back and realize, yeah, it's been a crap day, it's been a crap month, crap year, whatever you want to call it, but I'm still here and I'm still pushing. Just got to keep pushing and make it to the next day, because that's a new opportunity to achieve and to be better, and better yourself. I know this sounds pretty preachy, and I don't try to be that guy, but I had a moment the other day, and I was like, you know, I should talk about this kind of stuff. And coming into the holidays and missing family members and not being able to go through with plans and see people the way that we want to just because of the pandemic and everything else, don't let it get you down to the point where you're stuck in the gutter and you can't pull yourself out. You can always pull yourself out. There's nothing that's going to hold you down so much that you can't find a way out of it. And you know what? Reaching out for help isn't an issue. Like, it shouldn't be an issue for anybody, because nobody's that strong. Nobody is able to shoulder all of it without talking to somebody and without stepping out and going, I need help. I talked about suicide awareness a couple months back, and like these times, there's a very large uptick in it. If you're in that place, reach out, talk to somebody. There's hotlines, there's friends. You don't want to put that on your friends. I get that. There are people out there that are trained to deal with this kind of stuff and to help you and help you find ways to help yourself. It's not just about going and finding someone to pull you along and give you a crutch. It's also the ability to pull yourself up by your bootstraps, or whatever you want to call it, next rung on the ladder, next step up the mountain, whatever analogy you want. But there are tools and ways to help yourself. You don't always have to feel this way. You don't always have to go through the self-depreciation and everything and all that hate that you throw upon yourself because you get stuck in this place, or you don't, the world just feels like it's beating down on you. That's your own mind yelling at you to go find help, to help yourself, however you need to do it. So, Ringo's writing, Trash Night Ringo. Ringo goes along, and I'm not going to like talk about every point that he makes in that situation. But taking a beating in this sport, taking a beating in life, however it is, doesn't have to be a physical beating. Could just be an emotional downturn that you're like, I have no idea how to get out of this kind of situation. You learn from those things. You move on. We live past. We go the next day. Learning from that lets you build so much stronger. Like the next time you go into the situation, each defeat's like a 10 gigabyte download straight into your brain. Like, oh, that happened last time. Step it up and go, don't do that again kind of thing. And the definition of insanity is doing the same thing, expecting different results. It works the same way in fighting. I mean, insanity is insanity. And I'll tell you what, like the amount of mistakes I've made with trying this new camera out, trying the new microphone, I have no doubt that this is going to look kind of poop. I'm working on it, guys. I'm definitely trying to like up the quality so it's not nearly as much like looking at a potato. Potatoes, mashed, boil and mash them, stick them in a stew. It's definitely the game plan. We got new stuff coming down the line on the channel. We've got some different things going on. The Shield giveaway is actually happening next week. Next weekend, I'll be announcing the winner for that. If you're subscribed, do it. Subscribe. Bye. You know what you have to do. I'm going to be painting that up this week. That's going to be hilariously fun. I'll definitely put out some progress pictures on it. But we've got the final sale on t-shirts. We're getting a new t-shirt design, and we're going to have crazy models doing it. It's going to be fun. This is kind of like just a random rambling of me trying to find some good points to make coming into the holiday season, trying to keep on the grind, keep it moving. I hope you guys are staying safe. Wash your hands, wear your masks, do the things to keep each other safe and keep your loved ones going. Every day is another step. Every day is another battle. If you want to look at it that way, it's another day to make good choices and have good opportunities. Take advantage of every opportunity you're given because you never know when you're going to be given another one. I love you all. Thank you all for supporting, giving me, messaging me, pushing me and helping me keep on the track and doing this stuff. You guys have no idea how supportive, how great the support has been. People messaging me, asking me questions. I hope that the information I'm giving you on this channel is actually worthwhile and it's viable and useful. A lot of people have told me so. I will believe it. Never, probably. I'm just some big goofy dude rambling on a screen. I want you guys to stay safe. I'm done preaching. Give it a like, subscribe to the channel, throw me a comment down below, check out the link tree down in the description, the t-shirts are there, we've got all kinds of different things going on. Check out Trash Night Ringo, he's a really smart guy, knows a lot about the sport, and I can't wait to work with him more. I think we're going to be doing some stuff here in the next couple weeks. And you know what? Chin up. Tomorrow's another day to get vicious or get out.